Well, hey guys, we're back in Memorial Park Cemetery in Memphis, Tennessee, and I know this is the third video that I've used this fountain in, but as you can see, it's one of my most favorite features of this cemetery. There are so many interesting people buried here, certainly so many interesting musicians and entertainers. And today I'm going to introduce you to, and well, we'll pay our respects to one of my most favorite, Isaac Hayes. Isaac Lee Hayes Jr. was born on August the 20th, 1942. He was a composer, actor, songwriter, and singer. He was one of the major creative forces behind the soul label Stax Records. For Stax, he was a songwriter, a record producer, and a session musician. Isaac Hayes, along with his teammate, we'll call him David Porter, did incredible work. They created the song Soul Man, and it was recognized as one of the most influential songs of the past 50 years by the Grammy Hall of Fame. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Rolling Stone Magazine, the Recording Industry of America, all label Soul Man as one of the songs of the century. During the late 60s, Hayes began his own career as a recording artist, and he released Hot Buttered Soul in 1969. He also released Black Moses in 1971. Hayes also composed musical scores for movies. He created the music for the film Shaft in 1971. And for the theme from Shaft, he got an Academy Award for the Best Original Song in 1972. That made him the third black person to win an Academy Award. Hayes also won 2 Grammy Awards that same year. He got his third Grammy for Black Moses. I forgot to tell you guys that Hayes was born in Covington, Tennessee. His mother died young, and well, his father abandoned the family. Isaac was raised by his grandparents. This family was a sharecropping family, so Isaac grew up working on farms in and around Shelby County, Tennessee. At 5, he began singing in church, and he well taught himself to play the piano, the flute, the organ, and the saxophone. He dropped out of high school, but he completed his diploma at 21. He received several music scholarships after high school, but he turned them all down to work at a meat packing plant in Memphis and play in juke joints and nightclubs in and around town at night. This way he could still provide for his family and will do what he loved, music. Some other songs that Isaac Hayes and Dave Porter wrote that you might know: You Don't Know Like I Know, of course, Soul Man, When Something Is Wrong with My Baby, and Hold On, I'm Coming. In 1972, Hayes released the theme tune for the TV series The Men, with Type Thing being the B-side. He also released If Loving You Is Wrong, I Don't Want to Be Right, and Rolling Down a Mountainside that year. In 1974, he recorded soundtracks for the films Three Tough Guys and Truck Turner. Quentin Tarantino used the Truck Turner soundtrack in the Kill Bill, that's Kill Bill film series. After suing Stax Records in 1974 for $5.3 million, Hayes formed his own label called Hot Butter Soul and released his stuff through ABC Records. In 1975, he released an instrumental disco album. Hayes had an unsuccessful time as a part owner in Memphis's American Basketball Association team. Having debts of over $6 million, Hayes was forced into bankruptcy in 1976. In 1977, he released some work with Dionne Warwick and had a comeback single called Out the Ghetto. Hayes released Zeke the Freak in 1978. In 1995, he appeared as a minister impersonating himself in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He released an album called Branded in 1995. In 1996, for Beavis and Butthead Do America, he wrote a version of the Beavis and Butthead theme song in the style of the Shaft theme. Hayes joined the cast for the animated series South Park and was the voice of the character Chef. In 2002, Isaac Hayes was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In 2004, he had a minor role on the TV series Stargate. On March 13, 2006, he asked to be released from his contract with Comedy Central. He said, "There is a place in this world for satire, but there is a time when satire ends and intolerance and bigotry towards religious beliefs of others begins." Of course, his income was reduced when he left South Park, so he began touring and performing again. During the spring of 2008, Hayes shot scenes for Soul Men. This was a comedy inspired by the history of Stax. He appeared as himself in this film. The film was released in November 2008 after both Hayes and his co-star Bernie Mac had died. On August 10, 2008, just 10 days before his 66th birthday, Isaac Hayes was found unresponsive in his home just east of Memphis. He was taken to Baptist Memorial Hospital in Memphis, where he was pronounced dead at 2:08 p.m. He had had a reoccurrence of a stroke. Isaac Hayes has had so much influence over the music scene in and around Memphis and, well, all over the country. I surely do hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit about him today. Thank you.